Hey there, I'm Steve, and welcome to Jamson Entertainment. And welcome to the conversation. Just before we get started, there are many ways you can help. You can like and subscribe so you never miss a conversation. But most importantly, please share this video. Get the word there's a community we can talk about all the things that we love. Today on Throwback Thursday, we're looking at Hitch, starring Will Smith, Eva Mendes, Kevin James, Amber Valletta, and Julie Ann Emery. So this rom-com doesn't have just one love story, it has two love stories. Hitch is what they call in the movie the love doctor, but not really quite that. He is, I guess, a dating consultant. He works with men that are not sure of themselves and helps them to figure out their strengths, which they probably see as weaknesses, and use those to their advantage. And how to speak to women and go on a date with them and get the next date to eventually build a relationship. He does this secretly because he's one person to start, so I guess he works with one client at a time, or maybe a few clients at a time. I don't know. They don't really go over that because they do show him working with other clients, but like those are his past successes, and Albert is his current project. Albert is an accountant for Allegra Cole, fictional celebrity, and he's infatuated with her. He wants to take her out on a date, get to know her, and possibly build a life with her. But Albert is not the typical guy that you would think Allegra would normally go for. So that's the one love story. Alex Hitchinson, Hitch for short, is helping Albert, and on his time off, he's at a bar and he spots Sarah. He must frequent this bar often enough because he asks the bartender what she's having, and so he orders two of those to bring over to her so they can share a drink together. But another guy beats him to it, and this guy is just one bad pickup line after another, and she just politely refuses him, and then Hitch comes in and saves the day, pretending to be her boyfriend, and then they start a conversation from there. But she's not interested in Hitch. She's just there to relax after work. He's persistent though. They do eventually go on a date, and how they do that is creative. But in the end, this is another rom-com, meaning they have that third part of the movie where the couple have to be angry at each other. And the reason for this one, it starts out as a layered reveal, but really it's a misunderstanding. I think those are really the only two reasons why this third act, angry at each other, happens. There might be other ones out there, but those are the top two. This one they did both. So when Hitch and Sarah are first talking, they say what their profession is, and he says he's a consultant, but he doesn't elaborate on that. I've seen this movie a few times, and right then and there when they're having that first conversation, I'm like, why not just tell her? You help guys to find out their best parts of themselves, bring it to the surface, approach a woman that they're interested in, and get a date. There's nothing wrong with that. But no, he keeps it a secret, and because he does, the past comes to bite him in the butt. There's another client of his. This guy is a sleazeball. All he wants to do is sleep with a certain woman. And he thinks that's what Hitch does, but that's not what Hitch does. I forgot one bit of information. Sarah is a reporter for a newspaper. And there's kind of a buzz going around that there's this guy who helps other men get dates. I forget how she tracks down the sleazeball. That's what leads to the misunderstanding. Because she finds out what Hitch does, and she thinks she's been played, and her friend has been played. Her friend is the woman the sleazeball wanted to sleep with, and they did, and the sleazeball, well, he's a sleazeball. You can figure it out. That makes her even more angry, and so she tries to confront him, but she never actually tries to get to the truth. She just wants to be angry at him, and there's no point to that. I really went off on a tangent here. I can bring it back. That could have all been avoided. He just says, I'm a consultant for men who want to date women who they feel are out of their league. One bit of dating advice I've been given numerous times is when you go on your first date, be the best version of you. And he helps them to get there. And there's nothing wrong with that. But again, this is why I don't like rom-coms. You have the whole lie revealed or misunderstanding, or in this case, both. And because of this lie revealed / misunderstanding, it affects Albert because it makes the news, because him and Allegra have been seen out together, and like they're wondering what's this dorky guy doing with this gorgeous woman. reason, it just drags the movie to a halt. It's a 2-hour movie. It could have been wrapped up beautifully in an hour and a half if they didn't pull this stupid trope for the rom-coms. And as I was watching this movie, I continually thought of my favorite rom-com, When Harry Met Sally. They use this trope. The only difference between that movie and most other rom-coms is that movie is a little more realistic. That movie could actually happen. This one, no. If you would like to check this movie out, I would recommend you catch it on stream. Those are my thoughts on Hitch. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and live your imagination.